The Green Bay Packers made a great decision. Scratch that, a brilliant decision, bringing back a former coach back onto the scene in 2022 to just help the organization. And now we are reaping the benefits, hopefully for years to come. Who am I talking about, guys? Before I jump into it, take a second to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so we're talking about quarterbacks coach Tom Clements. If you don't know who Tom Clements is, this dude has a laundry list of accomplishments when it comes to the Canadian Football League. Do yourself a favor, look up all of his accomplishments. It's pretty impressive. He then goes from the Canadian Football League to then study law for a couple of years before football greats Lou Holtz and Mike Ditka get a hold of this guy and bring him onto the coaching scene. So we have them to thank for that. So perhaps when we talk about all of his accomplishments and what he was able to do, perhaps the most glaring, most impressive thing on his resume is the fact that he has had a hand in on Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and now Jordan Love. So we're talking about two Hall of Fame quarterbacks there in Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, and now what he's been able to do with Jordan Love and just the improvement we've seen out of Jordan Love just so far out of his young career. So the Green Bay Packers bring it says right here, it says Mike McCarthy hired Clements to join the Green Bay Packers staff in 2006. Favre had thrown 29 interceptions in a 4-12 season in 2005 that ended Mike Sherman's tenure as head coach. And then it says in the 2 years under McCarthy and Clements, his interceptions went to 18 in 2006 and then 15 in 2007 when the Packers reached the NFC Championship game. So what Clements was able to do with Brett Favre, and we all know who Brett Favre is and what he was a gunslinger. The dude just, he didn't think, he thought second, he just would just react and just do it. It's almost like that saying from Top Gun, if you think you die, and that's how Brett Favre played the game. But Tom Clements able to polish up a lot of, just his gunslinging mentality and bring down his interception ratio there. But when Clements is talking about Aaron Rodgers, okay, so what he was able to do with Aaron Rodgers, he says Aaron was a perfectionist. He wanted to do it in the way that we wanted it done. So that's how it worked. So that was, that's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, flawless quarterback, and he wanted to get better. He was willing to be coached, and Tom Clements did a brilliant and perfect job being an instrumental part of Aaron Rodgers' abilities. And so Aaron Rodgers actually attributes his polished fundamentals, his throwing and rhythm, and his footwork to Tom Clements. And those are a lot of Aaron Rodgers' strong suits and his strengths. Okay, so what does Tom Clements say about Jordan Love? He says Jordan's footwork is really what we've worked on, and I think he's brought into what we're trying to accomplish, and he's improved in that aspect. So we are working on that, and he's improved in that area a lot. And if you remember, so Jordan Love, and he had some antsiness, and he's just, you see it game after game. Jordan Love is getting better. He's getting more relaxed. He's getting, just more of a feel and a sense of the pocket when he is back there. So it is super exciting to just have Tom Clements be a part of Jordan Love's growth and what he's able to accomplish and do out on the football field, especially, as a first year, quote unquote, right? This is his fourth year, but first year starting quarterback. So just super exciting to see what Tom Clements has been for Jordan Love. So what does Sean Clifford have to say about Tom Clements and what he's just been able to do here? He says, look at his resume. Brett Favre, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Aaron Rodgers, still one of the best quarterbacks of all time. And Jordan Love playing at a top quarterback in the NFL level right now and getting better week after week. So super excited to see what Tom Clements has done. Just for us in the Packer organization, when we talk Brett Favre and the brilliant football we've been able to see as spoiled Packer fans when it comes to quarterbacks and what we've been able to see out on the football field, Tom Clements is a big part of what has been accomplished out on the football field in Green Bay. When we talk Brett Favre, when we talk Aaron Rodgers, And now when we're talking Jordan Love, and when we're talking Jordan Love, okay, so Jordan Love has put up some crazy numbers, especially as of late, but his overall numbers right now, he ranks 10th right now in passing yards, that's huge. And then when we talk touchdowns, he is third in the NFL in touchdowns at 30, and a very impressive 11 interceptions. And as you can see, if you watch this game this last week, one of the commentators was just saying, man, Jordan Love, it looks like the guy has been playing for 5 years, just the way that he's able to read Minnesota's defense, and what he's able to do and just see out of the football field. It's like he's been playing for quite some time. You got to give it up to Tom Clements. Tom Clements, just a big portion in that, a big hand in what Jordan Love has been able to accomplish. Let's hope that Jordan Love stays humble and just stays coachable for Tom Clements to just continue to polish and refine his skill set already. Guys, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Man, Tom Clements, he is an asset to have. And in fact, I'm sure most any team, if not every team out there, would absolutely love to have a Tom Clements on their team, part of the coaching staff. The Packers certainly struck gold. I love the fact that they brought this guy back. What a brilliant move. Great decision bringing back Tom Clements back in 22 out of retirement. Go Pack.